So you're in your last year of high school. You just came from a presentation about your future, where you want to be, and the benefits of going to a post-secondary school, assuming that you're going to go. You see all your friends going to post-secondary. Your family is pressuring you to go. Everyone is going. So you're thinking, I should go too. But then, you see that hefty price tag beside it. And if you don't go, you're left out. Everyone else is going except you. Your friends, your family starts to be disappointed if you decide to not go.
Society has rules. And the first rule is, you go to college. You want to have a happy and successful life? You go to college. If you want to be somebody, you go to college. If you want to fit in, you go to college.
The long arguments, the shadow of failure looming over their heads. They failed to raise you right. So you give in. The pressure, all of it. You go to college because you have to. There's so many college loan incentives and the reward of a degree. So why not? You're looking out for your future. You'll become an adult instead of a kid. But they don't tell you one thing. Colleges are a business. They make bank. When I mean bank, I mean bank. Today, on average, the tuition cost of a college year is close to 35,000 American dollars in the United States of America. Nearly 20 million students are enrolled every single year. Do the math. 35,000 times 20 million per year. Every year for the foreseeable future. This is tax-free, upfront, cold hard cash. I haven't even covered the cost of textbooks and materials, cost of living and board. And here's the good part. Colleges don't pay taxes. In almost every stream, property, donation, capital gains, sponsorship, all of them tax-free. And on top of that, they have the balls to collect government subsidies, aka taxpayers' money, meaning hundreds of millions, heck even billions of dollars come in and zero come out. Just cold hard cash. If you tell me a better business to run where you can have everything be a tax write-off, create a program/school for education and have a yearly revenue bigger than over 100 countries, I don't think you can name one. Because in the eyes of colleges, they don't care if you actually learned something. They like you to believe that you did, and they market like they care about you. But after 4 years of spending your money, time, and part of your prosperous life, they say thank you, here's your degree. A product of the business, a piece of paper that could potentially land you your desired job. Potentially. Like all businesses, the equation is value equals money. The more value your business gives, the more money you make. Colleges give you education and you give them money. Simple. That money then goes to the CEO or the presidents, the shareholders, the professors, and the janitors. But since you're a school, not a business per se, you can't call them major shareholders. They become board members, where they have a say on improving the school. That's when they make money. New $250 million stadiums, faculties, more marketing. Who does these projects go to? You guessed it, the board members, who profit heavily off building that Starbucks franchise or food court on campus. You, being one of the presidents, earn a hefty salary of just a cool $1 million. What do you do if you want to make more money? You reinvest some of the money into the school, give the projects inside of your circle, spend a few more $1 billion on marketing, more on creating a better college life, because more students equals more money. So where does that put you? A 18-year-old fresh out of high school student. Little do you know, colleges and universities are competing to get you into their schools because more students equals more money. Like any marketplace, there's competition. So what do they have to do to get you in? Marketing. Spend millions upon millions on marketing, sometimes using deceptive and unethical marketing to get you in. That, my friends, is just the tip of the iceberg. What if you don't have enough money? What if you can't pay for colleges? Get a loan. They shove it in your face, like it's the only solution to your problem. They will never tell you your obstacle to education should be money, because we can give you money and you can pay it off later when you get a job, with interest. Good thing for you, the school will usually give you just one option for a loan servicer, and usually most student loan services are horrendous. But that is a video for another time. You don't have your own personal life plan. They don't need to tell you to go to college. Your friends, family, and society are already telling you to go. Just which one will you choose? At the end of the day, not one person can tell you what you will become, what you'll accomplish, what job you'll get, so they offer the solution, the gateway from a high school kid to a job as an adult. They give you many proposed paths you can take to get any specific job, yet they can't guarantee you'll get it. What you're in school for and what your entire circle of friends and family thinks you're in school for is for the almighty degree. Otherwise, why would you make the decision to spend over $100,000 in 4 years on that piece of paper? You're applying to jobs with your newly instated degree, all high and mighty, thinking you have the unfair advantage over all of the other applicants because you have the degree. You're at the interview with your potentially new boss and congratulates you for having a degree.
When you go to school, you're showing off. You may also be picking up useful skills, but one of the things you do is you just look better than other people. You say, look at me, I'm able to get this degree from Harvard, I'm smart, I'm hardworking, I'm willing to play by the rules.
And ask you one question, just one question, that they don't give you the solution to in college. Do you have any experience? Your experience up until now is just college, the sports, the girls, the alcohol, and the classroom. You likely haven't worked at a workplace before, so they can make the decision. Hire and train you on the job, paying you the same exact as someone who already knows what they're doing, a non-degree applicant with a couple years of experience for the same exact job.
Employers don't seem all that interested in what you've actually learned in the classroom. The number one thing they want out of kids who've just graduated from college is work experience.
The world is changing. A degree is now the norm. Almost anyone can get a degree. Now with student loan incentives, most young adults entering and graduating, 50 to 70% of young adults graduate compared to the 10 to 20% before that. It's now the norm. How will you make yourself different from all the other graduates in a competitive job market? How are you different? Which is why most graduates take dead-end jobs straight after college to start paying off that college loan, ending up not getting the job they expected.
College grads have half the unemployment rate of high school grads. That's true, but it doesn't mean that those college grads are getting jobs that require college-level skills. You could make more money than a high school grad and still not make enough money to pay off your education.
You see the problem there? Colleges can give you the path and basics to get the job, but can't actually get you the job 10 times out of 10. That's not their job. Their job is to educate the specific field you want to get into, but they're not your life planner. Now you're stuck with a $100,000 loan from a college degree that never guaranteed you the job. Now I'm not saying this is for every field, because some fields like medicine, engineering, law, or sciences, you'll need a degree for that. I'm talking about that art degree, that sociology degree, that marketing degree, that business degree, degrees that you can learn by yourself or from others.
The market for science majors has never been particularly good. For math majors, never been all that great either. The jobs that paid pretty well were the engineering jobs, but it's not the same engineering field every year that's hot.
Take the hottest, highest paying job for the last few years, petroleum engineering. The field had been dead, but with the fracking boom, lots of students poured into the major. And now?
Flood of kids coming out, and oil prices down, and exploration down, and that market is just about to collapse. So one of the things about these technical fields is if you hit them right, it's likely that you'll do terrifically well. But if you hit them wrong, you could be waiting table.
When I was in my last year of high school, I went to work for a big marketing agency and a small marketing agency. Both were great workplaces. Yet, the small marketing agency was the holy grail. I learned so much within a span of 1 year, learning practical business skills from building social media brands to sales to coding, and I asked for nothing in return. I worked for free in exchange for experience and knowledge. Nowadays, most employers will not throw your resume in the trash if you don't have a degree. They will look at your experience and your interpersonal skills more over that degree. It's how it is now. The degree is a plus, not a necessary. Now, I'm not bashing education or the educators. I'm all for learning and improving my skill sets and mind. The education system is the problem. The financial burden, time loss, and pressure just to get a degree that might get you a job. If you're studying to become a doctor, engineer, lawyer, or such, you have to get a degree. No questions there. But what I would say to most of you guys is to rethink going to college straight out of high school. Think if your desired field is right for college or not. Take a gap year, take some time off the study environment to work at a job you wanted for a minimal salary and ask questions. Take some time to travel, rethink life, where you want to go. Though I think 1 year still isn't enough. Most people don't know what they want for most of their lives anyways. When they find out, that's when everything starts to fall in place. Your passion starts bringing you new opportunities. If I ever started a YouTube channel, I wanted to start talking about post-secondary education because I graduated from high school and did a lot of thinking about whether taking on debt and 4 years to pursue a business degree is the right choice. Right now, I want you to rethink about post-secondary education. Is it actually worth it?